Good morning, good morning. It is Wednesday. For any of you that were wondering, today is Wednesday. And I have to look at the calendar to remember what day it is because they're all running together right now. So, I don't know if you can tell, but I have a brand new chair. Have my brand new chair. There's my old chair. There's my old chair right back there. Doo-doo. There's my old chair that had a very narrow seat for my very wide butt. And now I have this nice new wider chair. So that chair is only 17 inches wide. The seat is only 17 inches wide. I did not realize that until I started looking at these chairs, and I'm like, 21 inches doesn't seem very wide for a seat. And then I measured the one that I was sitting in, and it was only 17. And I'm like, oh, well, in that case, an extra 5 inches would make a big difference. So while my butt did fit on that chair, it just barely fit on that chair. And the cushioning was not the best. This one's going to take a little while to break in. I need to kind of, ooh, too much wiggling. Need to wiggle around a little bit. But I have a feeling that by the end of tax season, that's not going to be a problem anymore. I'm sitting on it alive. But yeah, I mean, I'm like, I've got arms, I've got a whole back, I can rock. I might go to sleep. No, let's not do that. Too much to do. So I am drinking my second cup of coffee. But I'm putting extra chicory in it. So I'm kind of cutting down on the caffeine. So it kind of takes 2 cups in order to get like the one. Andrea, good morning. So she says, hi, Cheryl. I managed to stay awake. Do you work nights, or you are just a night owl? Because you were up early with me. So I'm guessing that you were just still awake for whatever reason. So yeah, if you have any questions, pop them in the chat. I'm happy to answer those. As usual, if we don't have any questions going, then it gets cut off at 15 minutes. If we have questions still going, we will go for 30. My members only group, we have a call today. It's Wednesday. And so we get to be together for an hour this afternoon from noon to 1 Eastern time. And the puppies are playing a lot this morning. So if you hear them, it's part of my life. And they are part of the business. So there's that. Andrew says, I'm a night owl, but was awake helping my son with his taxes. Yep, it's that time of year. Everybody's either trying to get their stuff ready, or they're preparer, or they're attempting to do it themselves. There are a few people that are already done. Good for you. I'm not one. Andrea says, I need to know more about quarterly taxes. Can you give a brief summary? Absolutely. So my opinion on quarterly taxes is you keep up with your bookkeeping. Month to month, you keep up with your bookkeeping. When you are looking at your bookkeeping, you look at the net that you have left over each month. You put some money aside into an account that you have access to, but is not locked away. What you're going to do is you're just going to keep the money in there so that you, like I said, you have access to it. And then by January 15th, if we believe that you are going to have a tax liability, we will make a payment into the IRS to get your and your state in order to get your liability to be below $1,000. So long as you are below $1,000, there will not be a penalty. Did y'all catch all that? Hi, James. Can y'all please calm down a little bit? Thank you. Here comes James D. So again, the biggest key is keeping up with your bookkeeping. I did a no, you don't. I did a James, come off. He gets very upset when the boys play and he's not included. He doesn't want to be included with them. But he gets upset when they play and he's not included. And then he decides that he wants to chew on stuff. So he was, instead of the chairs out there, he was trying to grab stuff off my desk. I have a tax calculator that I made that works at least for the year and kind of can give you an idea. I don't guarantee it, but it gives you an idea of where you might fall for refund or tax liability. So that is what we used this year for my tax clients and other clients that wanted to kind of get an idea before they made that payment in January. So like Jimmy is trying to get it. Come on. I'm just trying to get in my lap. Have a great big lap puppy. Oh, really. Okay, what else do we got? What other questions? Hey, no chewing of the boxes. No, leave it. No, leave it. Dude, come on, leave it on. Andrea, are you still awake? Let's see. We have 5 people watching in YouTube land. What questions do you have for me this morning? Got like 5-6 minutes left. Like I said, I will keep going. If you guys keep asking questions, I will keep going. But remember that when it comes to mileage, you need to keep track of the date, the total miles, the location, and the reason. Most of the time, the reason is pretty self-explanatory. Reselling into retirement. Not Nancy. Says no questions, just glad to be here. Glad to have you. Also, please, please, please keep your odometer readings. If it's the first year you're in business, you need to get the January 1st one and the December 31st one. After that, it's just the one thing, one time. Andrea says there's a tax calculator and tax Patreon files. No, I don't think so. But I'm fairly positive it's in the files in my group. So I have a free Facebook group, and everybody is welcome to come in there and ask questions. I do have post approval turned on. That is to make sure that I get to see everything that comes through. I do have 2 admins. Vic is one of them, and Sarah is the other one. And if they see a question that they can answer, they will absolutely approve your question and pop in and answer that. But they are there to help me and to make sure that you guys don't think that I am ghosting you during tax season, because I'm not. It's just tax season. And I have quite a bit of clients and bookkeeping clients, and I have to make sure that I stay on top of that. But I will make sure that the tax calculator is, I may have posted it in text group. If I did, then I posted it in text group and Chris's group and my group. But whether it made it into the Patreon files or not, I don't know. But you can go into the files in my group or into text Facebook group and search for my name and find anything that I posted in there. Joey is literally licking Wilson's face. So what else? What else? It's got a couple more minutes. Again, if you are a tax client of mine, then I need this file. If you are not a tax client of mine, then you need this file. But if you go to Seller Hub Payouts Reports, click the drop down on the left and choose last year. That top section shows the orders on the left and net transfers on the right. You need that file. Okay. All of these platforms now, I am highly suggesting that you take your 1099 or your gross sales, 1099 if you get one, otherwise gross sales. You subtract the net transfers from whatever platform you are using, and then you inside your bookkeeping, you look and see what you already calculated, subtract what you already calculated from this new difference, and put that difference into your bookkeeping. That's called a true up for your eBay fees or your Poshmark fees or whatever, because I'm finding that there have been a lot of missing files. Just missing fees. I had one client we did this for the other day, and that person had an extra $4,000 in fees. It was over $4,000. So, and that was from their 1099 to the net transfers. The net transfer is what actually went into the bank. So that's the only money that we should be charged on, that's the money that we should be taking the rest of our expenses from. So we have to find the total number of platform fees or selling costs for each platform. So that is the way to do it. Okay, Nancy, reselling into retirement says, can you repeat the process in finding the true fees? I'll do you one better. I will go grab, I have it in Google Docs, people. It's in Google Sheets. You know, guys know how much I hate Google Sheets, but it is, oh, I have it over here. Look, I'm telling you what, I am on the ball. So there is the calculator. That will help you if you have shipping that you pay for with a calculator, if you have shipping that you pay for with a credit card outside of eBay, then you'll use the section on the right. If you pay for all of your shipping inside of the platform, you use the calculator on your left. So yeah, I'm still struggling to explain that whole thing. I tried to do it in my calls last week, and I think I made a teetotal mess of it. I did it in Chris's call, I did it in Tech's call, I did it in my call, and I think all I succeeded in doing was making everybody super duper confused, including myself. So yeah, it pretty much tried to drive me to drink. Not that that's hard to do, but you know, during tax season, I kind of want to have a drink anyway. But I'm actually not doing that. I have not. I've had I had a couple on Sunday. Other than that, I really haven't had any drinks. Joey, Jojo. Who? You talking to me? Okie dokie, if that is it, we're gonna end it. We got 6 people and YouTube watching. Any questions? Last call for questions. I got workies to do. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 hours worth of back-to-back calls this afternoon from noon to 4. So
Goodness.
yeah, so I have got to get a lot done in the next 3 hours. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a late night. The thing is, I can't even make it a late night because by 6 o'clock, I am so done. All right, Andrea. Well, thanks for coming this morning. Nancy, thank you for coming. Thank you for the good luck. I need it. Vic, thank you for being in here with us. You have safe travels. Will I see you tomorrow morning?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Oh, I'll see you in a couple hours.
I haven't actually got a doctor appointment today, so.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
I will record it, and then I'm struggling to remember how to upload all the things. So I'm trying to get the things written out. But yeah, like I said, with time and struggling. But I will get them all there. I will get them all uploaded so people can listen to the replays. Alrighty. Have a great day, everyone.